Hey guys, Acoustics here, and this is my tutorial for The Unforgiven 2 by Metallica. So my guitar is tuned half step down, or E flat, and the chords we're going to use for this song are pretty simple. It's AM, C, G, E minor, E, and we also have to use F chord and the D chord. So I will do a more detailed tutorial for the percussion, but I just do it now so you don't say why you didn't show the percussion. It's basically pretty simple. If you know, there are the main things in drumming are the kick drum and the snare. For the snare I use this little, don't know if you can see it, probably you will be able to see it here. It's a finger pick, but you are supposed to wear it like this. I wear it the opposite way so the plastic part hits the guitar and I get this snare-like sound. So kick, kick, snare, kick, snare. So we play the most basic drum beat. So there's one very important thing that I want you to know when you are playing on an acoustic guitar. You don't want any string to be isolated. So, for example, doesn't sound really full because we have only just one guitar, no bass, no drums. So you want to play these notes in the context of the whole chord. Just highlight them a little bit, maybe with your right hand, strumming a little bit harder than the rest of the strings. I just want you to keep in mind, because if you play like you are playing on an electric guitar, it will sound very thin, in my opinion. So you want to play these notes, but in the context of the whole chord. And also when I'm playing this part or any other part that includes just one string normally, I play with at least 2 muted strings around them. I started with a simple percussion. So I don't know if you're gonna use the percussion, but let's do it a little bit slowly. So if you want to use it, I will be very happy. So we start straight with strumming AM chord. And here we move up to the 5th fret of the 5th string. We do it with our middle finger, open 5th string, 2nd fret, C chord, and then we slide with our ring finger to the 5th fret. So it looks like this. And we kinda mute the other strings, but we still use that muted string noise, because if we play just, it doesn't sound as good as if we play with the muted strings. And you can do alternate strumming. We go to the G chord and then E minor, and here we use, so if you remember, the melody here goes, but as we can't play the 3rd fret while we are playing AM, so we skip that one note and we go. So we go from the basic E minor chord, we play the open 4th string, and then we do a slide from the 3rd fret to 5th fret and back on the 5th string. And again AM chord. So it looks like this. want to hit the open 4th string with our right hand while strumming. Hitting certain notes while you're strumming with your right hand is probably one of my most important skills. So I really recommend to train it, so you can hit certain strings to highlight them while you're strumming on the guitar. Then the same. And we end with E minor. So for the melody, you can go highlight the 1st string, and then the 3rd one, or the 4th one, doesn't really matter. And we do a hammer on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. You can do a small vibrato. So this is the intro, and let's move to the arpeggio. So James plays it on a strange guitar. I don't even know what the hell is that. I have only an acoustic guitar and I have to improvise. So we start with basic AM chord. So we go 5th string, 4th string, 1st string, 2nd string. So first 2 are downstrokes, and then 2 upstrokes. And we move to the C chord, but on our way we play the 2nd fret of the 5th string. And you don't have to put the C chord immediately. That's one thing that a lot of people struggle with. You don't have to play the whole chord at the same time in the beginning, because you don't need it. So see, my middle finger is still on the 5th fret, but I need to play C. But I have time, because I start with the 5th string, and then I can move my finger to the 4th string. So we play 3 notes on the 5th string, then 4th and 3rd strings. And here's a little bit of tricky part, but it's not as hard as it looks, I'd say. So we put our pinky or the 4th finger on the 3rd fret, and we slide to the 5th fret, and we play the 3rd fret of the 1st string with our 1st finger. And we slide from the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to the 5th fret of the 2nd string with our middle finger or the 2nd finger. So it looks like this. And then I play the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And with my pinky, I play the 5th fret of the 2nd string. I do a pull off and play the 2nd string again with my right hand. So pull off from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret, one more the 3rd fret, play the 6th string again with my right hand, and I do a double pull off with my 2 fingers. But I play the 2nd string with my pick, and I try to pull off the 6th string a little bit harder, so we get this note clear, kinda clear. At least something. It would be perfect if we play with our fingers, and we can play the both strings, but with a pick it's a bit complicated. So we go. Here comes the slide. we play the first fret of the second string with our index finger and the second fret of the third string with our ring finger. And we slide 2 frets up, back, and open strings. So let's play the arpeggio again slowly. I forgot to tell you that we need to play the open E string as well. So it looks like this. And then comes the same thing. But this time we just come back and we don't open the strings. Lay beside me. Here comes the verse. Just simple chords, A, M, C. I like to play the C chord with the third fret of the sixth string because it gives fullness to the chord. So here's the basic C chord, and here's with the sixth string. It gives the low end. So A, M, C. I'd like to do a little hammer-on pull-off on the second fret of the fourth string. G chord, then E minor. Lay beside me, tell me what they done, speak the words. So you can do a little step to the C chord as well. To make my demons run. But on the second part we play E. So like Unforgiven 1, we play once the same chords with E minor and then the same chords with E major. So it goes like this. Lay beside me, tell me what they done, speak the words I wanna hear, to make my demons run. So A, M, C, G, E minor, A, M, C, G, E. Come lay beside me under wicked sky, the black of day, dark of night. We share this paradise, the door cracks open, but there's no sun shining through. Black card scouring. So here we do this step, but we highlight. Black card scouring, darker still, but there's no sun shining through. So we came to the pre-chorus and we do. But there's no sun shining through. So we can play DM. I think in the original is DM, but sometimes I play the F chord. Just a little bit of difference in the mood. It's how I feel at that moment. I can tell you which one I play because it depends on the mood. So scouring darker still, but there's no sun shining through. I think the correct one is DM. There's no sun shining through. It's a G chord. And then we go to the F. No, there's no sun shining. So I like to play the F chord this way instead of the bar chords, because the bar chord is very, very simple. Here we have the open first string, which we can play as well as the normal F if we want, with our index finger pushing 2 strings simultaneously. But I like the open E string sound in the F chord really too much to play the basic F chord. And before the chorus I like to do a pull off with my index finger and play the open second string. No, there's no sun shining. We came to the chorus now, And while playing the first part of the chorus, I like to duplicate the vocal melody with while playing the AM chord. What I've felt, what I've known. So we play the open second string, then the first fret of the second string. What I felt, what I felt. And then we play the first and the third fret. What I've known. So we're just playing with the second string. Everything else is like an A minor chord. And then we go to the G chord. Turn the pages, turn the stove. E minor. Behind the door, should I open it for you? In the second part, after the AM, we go to the C chord with the same step on the second fret of the fifth string. Behind the door, should I open it for you? And here is the part that I play sometimes differently, or usually. Sometimes I don't even play it if I don't remember how to play it. So it's basically second fret of the fourth string, open fourth string, third fret of the fifth string, fifth fret of the fifth string, and third fret, second fret. You can play as well like this if you want. On the everything on the fifth string. So it goes like this. What I feel, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? So I usually do downstroke, upstroke on the fourth string, and then usually downstrokes. So let's play the chorus again. No, there's no sun shining. What I feel, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Oh, are you unforgiven too? So after the first chorus, we play the intro. Are you unforgiven too? Lay beside me. And the second chorus is the same, just strumming. Under wicked sky, the black of day, dark of night. Then, as I play it, it goes the same until the end. And after the last chorus, I just play the arpeggio again. Oh, are you unforgiven too? So that was it for the Unforgiven 2, guys. You can find more tutorials coming out on my Patreon alongside with tabs. I'm very new to making tutorials, so if you think that I can do something differently to improve, just let me know down in the comments. See you guys.